Hello friends, welcome to the course and introduction to the universal humanity. The objectives are to live in harmony and to explore such type of the contents for the education. Welcome to the third session. Previously we have seen the harmony in nature and then we are trying to see the harmony in self. And then this session will try to explore the concept of harmony within the body. So in the previous session, we have seen the harmony in cell. The correct understanding of the cell and its needs leads to distinguish the two different things, that is the psychological and the uh, material needs. Okay. So in the previous session, we have totally distinguished ourselves into the two parts. One is the self and the body, and hence the needs of the self that that is towards the psychological needs and the needs of the body towards the material needs. Then, as we understand the psychological needs, so we can develop the capability to fulfill them. Okay. So in a previous session, we have seen there are the 10 different activities, and once we understood that 10 different activities, and then we understood the existence at the different levels, so the different levels of the activities and their functioning, then we can understand our psychological needs, and then we can have the capability to fulfill them. And once we are having that capability to fulfill that psychological need, then we can go move towards the right sizing of the material. Okay, because we have defined our needs into the two parts, psychological as well as the material. So to summarize, each human being has the two different kinds of the needs, material and the psychological. Each human being comprised with the two distinct entities, one is the conscious and second is the physiochemical body. The psychological needs are the needs of cell, and the material needs, these are required to maintain the body. The means of fulfillment of these two needs are not mutually exchangeable or supplementable. So you can't exchange or supplement these two different means. Okay. So each human being has to have a program for fulfillment of these both of these needs. Okay. So we need to see what exactly the consciousness, what are the activities within that consciousness, and then only we can fulfill our psychological needs. And for the material needs, we need to see what exactly the body, we need to see the harmony in body. Then it is the lack of clear identification of our psychological needs and largely unconsciously held assumption that material means can fulfill all our needs. Okay, and that lies at the root of the crisis that the human race is currently facing. So here we would like to concentrate on this part, harmony with the body. So we have seen the human being is the two different entities, self and the body. That is the self that is coexist along with the body. So this self it take the responsibility of the commitment, the sanyam, and the body it take the responsibility of the health. The commitment is so that self takes the responsibility of nurturing, protecting, and right utilizing of the body. So nurturing means it once we have that commitments with the self, so we know what exactly the food, water, and the exercise, that is the nurturing of the body. The protecting of body in terms of the cloth and the shelters, and the right utilizing in terms of the instruments and the equipments. Okay, so once we have that commitment, we can know what is exactly the really needed and how much it is going to be needed. And once that commitment is there, then the health along with the body. So body act according to the self, and there is a harmony among all the parts of the body. So all the parts mean that we know that what is the intake, the daily routines, exercise. Okay, we'll go in depth in next slide. So the nurturing of the body with the right food. Okay, so here, once we are having that commitment, once we are having the sanyam, so we can understand what exactly the right food. Okay, and the right food is for the nurturing of the body, which gives this different uh, activities within the body, digestion, inclinations, and the protecting of that body in terms of the daily schedules, the labors, then the physical exercise, and if we are not feeling well, then we might have the treatments. So by means of these things, we can protect our body. By means of the right food, we can nurture the body. But this is once we have the commitment within the cell, then only we can know what to do along with the body. And the third part is the right utilization of the body, the right thoughts, behavior, and work that have the impact on the health of the body. Okay, in terms of the equipment and the instruments. So once we are having that commitment within the self, once we know the psychological needs and the physical needs, the material needs, these are the different, then we know what exactly the body. Okay, so what is needed for the nurturing of the body in terms of the right food, the protection, and then the right utilization. So, so self take the responsibility of this nurturing, protection, and the right utilization. So once we see this one, okay, the nurturing, the protection, so such type of the needs are limited in nature and can easily fulfill. Okay, so we can observe here the needs of the physical facilities are limited in quantity. These are not the unlimited required for the body. Okay, and then the health for the body act according to the self, and then there is a harmony among the all the parts of the body. So what are the need of the body? The need of the body is nurturing, protection, and only the right utilization. Nothing, we are not getting happiness through this body. For the happiness, we have to move towards the psychological needs. Once we understand the wants of the self and the needs of the body properly, then we can have the possibility to see the feeling of the prosperous. Okay, then we can observe the prosperous. Uh, Record করতে So when we feel that prosperous, we have the feeling of the nurturing the others and not exploiting the others. Okay, the nourishment would be there. The feeling of that nourishment is there, but now the problems are there. The desire that are the contraction in desires, and hence we have the bundle of the contradiction, and that leaves the uncertainty. Again, we'll more discuss with this body. The material things can be used only for the body. These are meant for the nurturing, protecting. There is no continuity of the feeling in self-generated out of the use of these material facilities. So we can totally differentiate the underlying and the right utilization. So intelligence is accumulation of these physical facilities, but the right utilization is the sharing of the physical facilities. So intelligence is looks wealth and position and power, but the right utilization that gives us the prosperity. So that intelligence might create the lack of trust, struggle, opposition, and disorder, but the right utilization it creates the relationships and the order. So we'll see what exactly the deprivations. The feeling of not having enough physical facility is to be a state of deprivations. Okay. So if the needs are unlimited and the resources are limited, one is bound to feel that deprived. So we should know what exactly our needs are, and if our needs are limited, okay, then we may not have that deprived feeling. So the deprivation, that is nothing but the feeling of the uh, mm, not enough physical facility, and that creates the problems of the corruption. So what is the corruption is due to the feeling of that deprivations and in the lack of feeling of relationships. Then we'll see the concept of this prosperity. It is the feeling of having and being able to have more than required physical facilities. And for this prosperity, two things are required. One is identification of the quantity required for physical needs. So we have to identify how much quantity that is required for the physical needs, and then ensure the availability through the production more than what we require as a physical facilities. Okay. So today the problem is that we are not identified how much quantity is required, and therefore we continue to be deployed. So prosperity is the feeling of having more than required physical facilities. Okay. So how we can get it with the appropriate assessment of the physical needs and the required limited quantity. then ensure to have this through the production what we require more than what we require, and then that ensure the mutual enrichment without exploiting the human being or the nature, and then the right utilization of physical facilities. So purposefully use as much as it is really required to nurture, protect, and right utilize, and then share the remaining in the relationship, make it available for the right uses. So we can summarize here the harmony with the body when there is a responsibility, commitment in self, and the feelings of the prosperity in the self, and health within the body. Then we can say there is a harmony with the body. So, so discuss with this. You can discuss on this prosperity list down all the facilities in our house. Observe whether it is utilized properly or not, or those are more than what we need, and even though are we prosperous. Okay. So is the prosperity possible with the accumulation of this physical facility? If not, then what is else? Okay. So we have to see the coexistence at the six different level. One is at the level of the cell, one at the level of the body, then at the level of the nature. We'll see how it is at the level of the family and the society. About this course, the concept is based on this Madhyastha version propounded by Sri Nagaraj. Contents of these presentations is taken from the Madhyastha version web page. The responsibility of clarification of this presentation lies with me. And for more detail, one can visit the Madhyastha version site. My gratitude towards the Sadhya Nagaraj. This is the proposal for happy, meaningful, fulfilled living for all human beings. A proposal implies that we all need to evaluate it for ourselves, by ourselves, within ourselves. My acknowledgement towards the Divyapat Sanstha. I am very much thankful to Yogi Shastri who introduced me to this journey. For more detail, one may visit to this Madhyastha Darshan info site. Okay. Uh, For the value-based skill education, one may go towards the Manav Teeth for the school education that is available at Raipur and Indore. There are the various study centers for the families and for everyone who are there in India as well as in Canada. Thank you.